Neps has been exceptional when he's played and when he hasn't played that much. And that's a big quality that we have in the squad that we have to recognize, because then the other players can fulfill their role and everybody's happy because the team is performing and winning. The level of the side is going even higher. The way he trains every day, the way he wants it, the way he wants to make everything that it takes to change my mind and give him more minutes. It's been phenomenal, and that's not easy. It's easy to expect it, but with the level of players that we are talking, that's not easy, and I'm very confident that we're going to see a great version of Epps in the recent months. Depends on the relationship that he has around him and the type of game that we have to play. It's true that he's always been more shifted to the left, whether it's White or in that pocket space, but as well he has some great games with us playing the right. I mean, he's that intelligent, he's that good as a footballer that he can occupy any space. I'm more driven to decide where he plays in relation to the players he has got around him than his position, basically.
Emirates Showdown. Arsenal's relentless title charge meets Liverpool's last stand. Arsenal arrive at the Emirates Stadium focused, fired up, and fully aware of what is at stake as they prepare to host Liverpool in one of the defining Premier League clashes of the season. With Manchester City dropping points and the Gunners presented with a golden opportunity to move 8 points clear at the top of the table, Mikel Arteta's side stand on the brink of a potentially season-shaping night. Liverpool, meanwhile, arrive in North London determined to keep their top 4 ambitions alive. This is more than just a game. It is a battle of belief, ambition, pressure, and identity. A night that could shape a season. When Arsenal's squad touched down back in London ahead of their blockbuster Premier League clash with Liverpool, the mood was unmistakable. There was focus etched into every face, a quiet confidence in their stride, and a collective understanding that nights like these define champions. This was not just another fixture on a crowded calendar. This was a moment, a crossroads in the title race, and perhaps the clearest signal yet that Arsenal's long-awaited return to the summit of English football is no longer a dream, but a living, breathing reality. The Emirates Stadium has seen many great nights since its doors first opened, but this one carries a particular weight. Arsenal host Liverpool knowing that victory would move them 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, a margin that would send shockwaves through the division. Manchester City's recent slip-ups have cracked open the door, and Arteta's men are determined to smash it wide open. For Liverpool, this is equally pivotal, albeit for different reasons. Once perennial title challengers, now they find themselves battling to secure a place in the top 4. The stakes are enormous, the pressure immense, and the margin for error slim. Against a relentless Arsenal side, playing with cohesion, confidence, and clarity, Liverpool face a monumental test of character. This is a story of preparation, belief, tactical evolution, and raw ambition. It is a story of a young Arsenal side growing into a powerhouse, and a Liverpool team fighting to rediscover their edge. Above all, it is a story of a Premier League season reaching a dramatic crescendo. Arsenal's arrival, focused, fired up, and fearless. As the Arsenal squad arrived ahead of the Liverpool showdown, there was no sense of nerves, only purpose. From captain Martin Odegaard leading by example to Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli sharing quiet conversations, the unity within the group was evident. This is a squad that has grown together, suffered together, and now believes together. Mikel Arteta has cultivated an environment where preparation is sacred. Every training session, every tactical meeting, every recovery drill has been tailored toward moments like this. The players know the plan. More importantly, they trust it. Arsenal's recent form has been a testament to their maturity. Gone is the fragility that once haunted them in big games. In its place stands a side capable of controlling tempo, absorbing pressure, and striking decisively. The Emirates Stadium has become a fortress once more, echoing with belief and intensity, and Liverpool are walking straight into the heart of it. The title race context, Manchester City's slip and Arsenal's opportunity. For years, Manchester City have been the immovable object in the Premier League, relentless, ruthless, and nearly flawless. But this season, cracks have appeared. Dropped points, unexpected draws, and moments of vulnerability have opened a rare window of opportunity. Arsenal have not hesitated. While others faltered, the Gunners have remained consistent, grinding out wins, dominating key fixtures, and displaying a hunger that speaks of unfinished business. Sitting atop the table, they now face the tantalizing prospect of extending their lead to 8 points. In a league as unforgiving as the Premier League, such a cushion is priceless. Arteta has been careful to downplay talk of titles, insisting that focus remains on the next game. Yet inside the camp, belief is unmistakable. This is no longer a young team learning how to compete. This is a team learning how to win. Mikel Arteta, the architect of Arsenal's revival. At the heart of Arsenal's resurgence stands Mikel Arteta, a manager's vision who's transformed the club's identity. From his early days navigating skepticism and inconsistency, Arteta has built a side that mirrors his own playing philosophy: intelligent, aggressive, disciplined, and fearless. Arteta's approach to this Liverpool clash has been meticulous. He understands Liverpool's strengths, their pressing intensity, their ability to punish mistakes, and their experience in high-pressure matches. But he also knows their weaknesses, particularly against teams capable of controlling midfield and exploiting transitional spaces. The Arteta manager has emphasized emotional control. Big games are won in the head before they are won on the pitch, he has often said. Against Liverpool, Arsenal will need composure as much as courage. Tactical battle, where the game will be won. This clash promises a fascinating tactical duel. Arsenal's positional play, built around fluid movement and sharp passing, will be tested against Liverpool's aggressive press and direct attacking threat. Midfield control. The midfield battle could define the outcome. Arsenal's ability to dictate tempo through Odegaard and their supporting cast will be crucial. Winning second balls, breaking Liverpool's press, and transitioning quickly into attack could expose spaces behind Liverpool's high line. Wide areas. Arsenal's wingers have been devastating this season. Their pace, intelligence, and end product stretch defenses and create overloads. Liverpool's fullbacks, traditionally a source of attacking strength, will need to balance ambition with caution. Defensive discipline. Liverpool thrive on chaos. Arsenal must remain compact, avoid unnecessary turnovers, and manage moments of pressure intelligently. Concentration across 90 minutes and beyond will be non-negotiable. Emirates atmosphere, the 12th man returns. If there is one factor that could tilt this match decisively in Arsenal's favor, it is the Emirates Stadium crowd. Once criticized for its subdued atmosphere, the Emirates has been reborn as a cauldron of noise and belief. Fans sense history. They feel the momentum. From the first whistle, the stadium is expected to roar, pushing the team forward, suffocating opponents, and turning pressure into power. Liverpool have experienced hostile environments before, but few are as emotionally charged as this Arsenal crowd on the brink of something special. Liverpool's challenge: pride, pressure, and survival. For Liverpool, the journey to North London is fraught with tension. This is a club accustomed to fighting for titles, not scrambling for Champions League qualification. Yet, football is cyclical, and Liverpool now find themselves in a rebuilding phase. Despite their struggles, they remain dangerous. Their squad is packed with players who have conquered Europe and England. Experience cannot be discounted. Pride will drive them, so will desperation. Liverpool's message is simple: spoil the party. They know that a win here could reignite their season, restore belief, and disrupt Arsenal's momentum. But they also know that defeat could deepen the gap, both in points and perception. Psychological edge: belief versus burden. One of the most compelling subplots of this encounter is the psychological contrast between the two sides. Arsenal play with freedom, buoyed by momentum and the thrill of leading the race. Liverpool play under pressure, weighed down by expectations and the fear of falling behind. Yet pressure can forge resilience. Liverpool will arrive with a siege mentality, determined to prove they are not finished. Arsenal must be wary of complacency and remain ruthless. Arteta has repeatedly stressed that leadership on the pitch will be vital. Moments of adversity will come. How Arsenal respond could define not just the match, but the season. Key players to watch. Arsenal: Martin Odegaard, the conductor, responsible for rhythm, creativity, and leadership. Bukayo Saka, a constant threat capable of deciding matches in a moment. The defensive core: their organization and calm will be tested relentlessly. Liverpool, midfield enforcers, tasked with disrupting Arsenal's flow, attacking spearheads, always capable of turning half chances into goals. Goalkeeper, likely to be called into action frequently. What an 8-point lead would mean. An 8-point cushion at this stage of the season would not guarantee the title, but it would send a message. It would shift pressure firmly onto rivals, force them into chasing mode, and grant Arsenal a degree of control over their destiny. More importantly, it would reinforce belief inside the dressing room. Players would see tangible reward for months of hard work. Fans would dare to dream again. History shows that teams who capitalize on moments like these often go on to lift trophies. Legacy and identity. Arsenal's new era. Beyond points and positions, this match speaks to something deeper. Arsenal's identity. For years, the club searched for direction. Now it has found one. This Arsenal side plays with courage. They embrace responsibility. They do not hide in big moments. Hosting Liverpool with the chance to assert dominance is a test they welcome, not fear. Arteta's project has reached a critical phase. Success here would validate the journey and accelerate belief that Arsenal belong back among Europe's elite. 90 minutes that could echo for years. As the floodlights illuminate the Emirates Stadium and the Premier League anthem rings out, all narratives converge. Arsenal's title ambition, Liverpool's fight for relevance, Arteta's vision, the crowd's belief. This is not merely a football match, it is a statement waiting to be made. For Arsenal, victory would be a declaration of intent, a signal to the league that the crown is within reach and they are ready to claim it. For Liverpool, it's a chance to remind everyone that they still matter, that they can still shape the season's story. When the final whistle blows, one thing is certain: this night will be